What's up, guys? So I wanted to make a quick video on what I am making today, and that is a window base. I have a rear window that I have from the Datsun that I want to store away, but I only had this one at the time, so I left it up here, no problem, and didn't really bother me because I wasn't working on the top of the car. But now I have another Dono car, and so here it is. It has the rear window and it has the front window. Now, I haven't taken them out yet because I do not want to mess them up. And I don't want them to just sit anywhere. So I am currently making a base right here. And so this is the length of the base. I'm going to put another one probably right up front here, which is the one on top. And it's going to be a square tubing. Now, I needed to make a strong base because these windows are heavy. I didn't want it to go forward. I didn't want to go back. I just wanted it to stay. Now, I haven't decided. I had these cut up tubes here just sitting around. So I was thinking, oh, I'll just weld them together. Let me see if that stands up like this and just make them fairly tall. I'm thinking like maybe 3, but I'm looking at it and that's not gonna be enough for the front window, I wanna say. I don't think it's gonna be enough height for the front window. I'll test it out later and see, and we'll see if that's enough and when we'll go with that. But if not, I'm just gonna put one and then put a smaller tube out of metal in the middle that's a little bit taller. Now I'm putting, on top of that, I'm also gonna put these, what are they called? I don't know, water tubes or whatever the heck they are. Pool tubes. And they're gonna sit on top of this. So that's what I'm gonna do. And let me just finish it and then I'll show you guys the end product and we'll go from there. And I'll probably put that window because it's already out because I still need to work on those other ones. So let's go ahead and finish it. So I wanted to go ahead and update you guys now again. So I finished welding these poles up, just did some spot welds, nothing crazy. Right now I am measuring the distance that I'm gonna put each pole. Now, I kind of want this in the middle. I want the glasses to be more in the middle than to one side. So I don't want it to be falling back. Now I did get this base because it's a little bit heavier, but you never know. So right now I'm starting on the edge. If I see that it lands like right here, like it ends right here, then I know it's too far this way, it could fall back. So I'm just gonna move them up a little bit to where it's really nice and separated. Now I am gonna put 4, but since the foam is gonna be inserted so the glass doesn't get hurt, I just made some markers right there. So I want it to be that separated. Now I'm gonna make another one and it's gonna be 4. So I think it's gonna be, in my opinion, too far this way. But I'm gonna finish doing that, see how it lands, because I do need to separate them. So I feel like it's gonna maybe land all the way. It might use this whole area, but I don't know yet. So if it doesn't, then that means I'm just gonna move this circle probably right here, and then here and here, and just so on. So let's go ahead and go to the next part. After I'm done doing this, I will start welding everything together and probably test fit it after that. All right, guys, completely done. Just how I envisioned. Sorry if it's a little bit loud, it's raining. So if you can't hear me, I'll try to talk as loud as I can. But this is how I envisioned this like platform and how I wanted to make it. Maybe a little bit better welds and maybe paint on it, not let it rust. Maybe I'll throw some paint on it, I don't know. Hopefully, I just don't want to let this be sitting for so long. You never know what can happen. Like my son can come and, throw something at it, break it. You know what I mean? I just don't want it sitting for too long. But I did have to do this because I knew that once I start taking the windows off the donor car, I had nowhere to put them and store them properly. And I think this is the best way. So I kind of mentioned something before, which was I didn't know what I was going to put down here, but I went ahead and just went with what I mentioned earlier, which is put the glass in between here, which is perfect in my opinion, because the bottom is probably the most like place that can get like hit or cracked. So it's perfect. It's protecting all from here to here. And the dimensions are perfect. The glass sticks out a little bit on this side and that side, which is kind of what I wanted to get that balance. So it won't be like heavy on one side or anything, The back, that's the reason why the front windshield is going in the back as well. So in case it leans back or falls, it hits this side, because I think the front windshield is the heaviest. And the other back window, same as this, will sit here, especially since it's shorter, how I mentioned before. If you have any questions regarding this, if you need help with like the dimensions or how you want to do it, of course, comment down. But again, this is according to the window application that you got. I'm sure that they're all like about the same size as far as like, you know, front windshields. Obviously, this isn't a normal car. Like rear windshields like this aren't in every car, you know. Now they're longer or wider, you know what I mean? Like they're just different. It's nothing like this. So your application might be a little bit better as far as your windows, because this one has a high, like tall profile. I think newer cars have a smaller profile and it won't be as big. But of course, just measure your windows and then kind of build the platform around that. That's exactly what I did. Again, these, if you can't find them because it's winter time and you just can't find them anywhere, and that's because I live like next to the beach, and like I couldn't even find pool noodles over there in those stores, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so just go ahead and go to Johnny's True Value and you'll find these. I think they're like like for PVC or like electrical, like to cover it, to like give it thermal protection. So yeah, guys, go to that. If not, pool noodles, of course, and just cut them, you know, in half so you can put it all around the window. That's also something you can do, which is go all around the window with this stuff. So like, you know, you can protect it even further. I had the bubble wrap just because it was sitting on top of the car the whole time. I thought that was the safest place because I'm not messing with that, and like it was just sitting there. But now that this is here, I think this is perfect. Obviously, I have to move the platform a little bit more this way for the front windshield. It'll be a little bit longer, be sticking out maybe like to here and a little bit out here. So we'll see. I think I'll finish the video here completely, and maybe in the future I'll make an update if anybody asks on this. So yeah, guys, please like and subscribe. I'll be making more videos on the S2000. I'm close to finishing it up, and of course taking apart the other cars, which is the other Datsun. So please stick around for that. Thank you, guys.